Hello friends, I just thought I'd get on here and make a little video. I was talking to my cousin earlier. She sent me a video link to some homesteaders that she follows, and I watched them. I thought they're kind of close to us. I've got somebody else that I'm following as a homesteader as well, just kind of fun. And I thought, you know, I could love to do a video like that sometime and show what we've done. And but you know, probably for me it would end up be the video of what not to do. If I can help somebody be better at homesteading, why not make the video, right? So Kathy, this is for you. You know those things that go around that say, are you high maintenance? And they've got all this list of stuff. Well, I'm not the most high maintenance person out there, but mostly because I refuse to count my shoes. First of all, you must put your face on, because we don't do anything without makeup in the morning. Not a thing. Gotta be looking cute when you go to the garden, you know. I've got my princess necklace on, and I've got my 4th of July earrings because Independence Day is Sunday, and then, you know, you gotta look cute. That's the first step in homesteading, or what not to do. Now I'm gonna take you a tour. I'm gonna show you my little area and what we've got going on here. So anyway, I'm on my deck, and this is kind of an overview really quickly of the garden area right here. Okay, so of course the first thing that you have to do, as everybody knows, okay, this is the next door neighbor's dogs. I gotta show you here. They have choir practice about this time every morning. So, you know, if you're going to be a homesteader, you probably need to get used to musical animals. Anyway, we decided we're going to do this big garden. And so a few years ago, we started doing this. Now, this year, if you do this, you're going to have to resolve yourself. Like in crafting, you know, you spend $97 in craft supplies to make something that would cost you $3 to buy at the store. With lumber the way it is now, you're probably going to spend about, what, a couple $100 worth of wood to make these little lovely raised beds here. The thing you really have to not do, is wait for the rain to pass, or wait for the weather to be right. Not so much this year. I started some of my plants inside, and I wanted to start from seeds. So I ordered seeds and started them, and most of them, let's see if you can see this. This might be easier if I just turn it around. No, I can't do that. Okay. Because I'm not really a video blogger and I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Most of them had ended up with this leaf curl stuff. So yeah. I may not be getting the tomatoes I thought I was gonna get. I got this great idea. So I spent all this money on getting this little fencing here, and we put the poles in, wrap the fencing to go around. So then as the plants come up, we just zip tie them to the fencing as it comes up. Now, if I could just get a tomato plant to grow, that would be really great. And you probably should start your seedlings before April. Here's my next bed. Oh, look here. I actually have, I think, 2 plants that are growing. What? I might get a tomato after all. Yes. Looks like I might get a Roma, maybe 1 Paul Robeson, maybe 1 terracotta, and 1 cherry tomato. Wow. Hey, 1 of each. That's great. Now here we go out here and we find out that okra grows everywhere. Easily. It likes to grow. It just likes to grow. Of course, you have to get through the initial stage. They're very tender at first. They can just, you breathe on them wrong and they just die. So once they get a little taller like this, they're very hardy, and they will grow to be, a good 8 feet tall, and the stems will be like a piece of wood, just very, very woody and strong. It's just getting them started that's an issue. So, because they're really a southern plant. They like the hot weather. You don't put them in until mid-May or later, because they don't do anything. Same with corn. Now here's my what not to do with corn. So, no hair in the mouth. So I've got it, you know, it's got to still look good no matter what, right? Is that a bug? Oh, okay. I probably should have worn off. So I lost most of my corn, and I came out and thought, well, hey, if I'm going to lose my corn, I'm going to replant them. Now this is my bed that has no corn plants except for this one here, and then some over here, and where I went back and replanted the plants, I think I have 2 or 3 growing out of the same spot. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. It's even worse in the next bed. Ugh, hair in my mouth. All right, look at this one. This is my monster plant that probably has, I don't know, 59 plants coming out at the same place because I kept going back and replanting. They didn't come up, so I put more corn in, and now they're all coming up at the same time. I'll be so grateful when the Lord provides me any corn at all. All right, I'm blessed this year with some onions and some little carrots. I don't know if you can see that in there or not. And my husband put together this little watering system. So he just put some soaker hoses on the line like that. So, all right, now here's some more carrots. If I can get them down here so you can see. And onions. So, all right, so there's those beds. One of the best things is a couple of years ago, my father-in-law went and got from my brother-in-law some blackberry bushes. And of course it takes them a year before they produce anything. Last year was pretty good, but this year, oh, they're so prolific. So this is our little corner right here with just blackberries all over this little corner. And I had to kind of train them a little bit because they, you know, the blackberry, let me put it down here so you can see. The blackberries will come down, and every time they touch the ground, every place they touch the ground, they will take root and make new vines. So I was wondering how I was going to keep all the birds off of them because I'd already started eating some of them, and I went on one of my little crafting things and asked, what do I do about this? And they gave me some really good ideas. Temporarily, the problem just fixed itself. We had the part of our fence that came down during one of the big storms that we had this spring. So my husband came out and was trying to fix it and thought, oh, we better make sure we're not digging into something. So he called and they came out and they marked inside our yard. And right here next to my blackberry bushes, there's the markings. And apparently that has done the trick because the birds see all that bright orange and they don't come and eat the blackberries. I like that because I want to eat them. And we make lots of blackberry jelly and stuff like that. But look at that. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So we do have some nice blackberries, and that one's not as big, but we've had some pretty big ones, some nice looking ones. So this is the what not to do video for homesteading. That way you don't have all your garden beds that look like you have bald spots. Looks like the top of an old man's head. My tomato plants that don't really like they don't really like me much at all this year. So we may have to go see if it's too late in the year to actually, I mean, it's the 1st of July, people. I don't even know if we're going to be able to find tomato plants, but we'll see what we can do. And then my husband found these containers. There's one long, y'all know the name of it. I don't know what it's called. He cut them up to make planters and put potatoes in them. So hopefully we'll have some potatoes there. They look pretty good so far. And then on the deck, we always have rosemary because it just smells so good. You can put that, you know, some of those olive oil containers that you get at the store, clean them out and save them, and you put in a stalk or two, a stem of rosemary and some garlic in it, fill it with good quality white wine vinegar, and leave it for a while. Shake it up every once in a while. It's wonderful to mix that as you go through your year with a little olive oil. Make your own dressing. It's really good. And I always make some flower thing on each side of the stairs. So I learned to have my little spikes because I like the height. And then got the flowers and some kind of an ivy. This is not turned out to be like the ivy. Normally I use sweet potato vine or something like that, but I tried something different. So here's the other one. Got some pretty color in it, and of course I always have chives. Chives are good in any time in salad or whatever. So okay, what not to do. Don't spend $200 worth of gardening equipment if you're not going to actually get out and garden. Well, you know, we had a May that was extremely wet, and it was also cold. Can't plant okra and corn in cold. And okra and corn are growing now, but yeah, I don't know what to do about tomatoes. I used to grow them all the time. Some years they're happy, and some years they're not so happy. I'm happy no matter what. See you guys. Love you, Kathy. Bye.